Hey guys! So today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to cover your school books. So right here I have a 96-page binder book, coral pink, because I like knowing that underneath the book covering there is a pretty book. So it's this gorgeous coral colour, just a basic book, wide ruled with the margins. How to cover this. This is my book covering. I got this from Bunnings. If you haven't already heard, I showed that in my massive haul, I think it was. But just so you know, I am doing this on the same day that I did like 5 other videos, okay? But this is the covering. It's just blue polka dots, and it's just what I had left over from when I covered all my other books. But this is going to be for food tech, just in case I need a food tech book. So, I will show you how to do that. You're going to need a book to cover, obviously, some book covering, some scissors, and just some labels. These are just some 16 bright school book labels, and I'm going to be using this purple one, I think, or the blue one, or maybe the yellow. I don't use green. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do this. The first thing you're going to do is spread. Now, I know that this is the very last piece of contact, so this will definitely fit my book. If not, what you want to do, if you're just starting off, is you want to place your book, and this is really easy skill to master, so don't be worried, because I know that straight after I learnt it the first time, I just kept on doing it. First of all, what I'm just going to do is just cut off this bent bit here. Okay, so now there's no bent bits or anything, but if you're just starting off with a brand new piece of contact, what you want to do is measure your book and make sure that there's about that much gap between it, and see what line it's on. This is on line number 8 right there. So then you want to not move it, keep it on that line, but flip it over and do the same thing, measure and see that it has the same. Then what you want to do is, keeping it on this side, at that 8 line, what you want to do is just get the corner. Usually they will have a strip like that. If not, just pick at it till you get the corner up. And you just want to peel the corner off and peel it until it hits the book. Then you want to take the book out, place the book like that. Ooh. You want to place the book right next, or as best as you can, and this is how you get no air bubbles. What you're just going to do is make sure it's completely flat. That is the number one thing. Then you're just going to very slowly roll it down, and don't just plop it down, because that will definitely make air bubbles. Then just do that, just push it down with your hands, making sure that there is no air bubbles. Good, okay. So now what you want to do is pull very slowly and try to keep it from curling back once you get it off, like that. Okay, so now all you're going to do is flip this covering over the front coverings like that, lower the rest of the pages and the rest of the book down onto the paper like that. Once again, making sure just to put this over, and as you can see, those little holes there means air bubbles. So what you want to do is try and get those holes out. If it crinkles like that, you know that there's an air bubble, but that's fine, because we can definitely get those out, or you won't be able to see them. So as you can see, there's air bubbles where the creases were of if you didn't see before, there were creases in the paper and a little bit of rips, but that's fine. And is you want to take all of the pages from the front and put them at the back like that. You then want to take some scissors and cut just a triangle out, and making sure you go as close to the corner of the book as you can, as you can see, like that, and just place that on an item and just stack them. For the middle, all you want to do is cut a triangle like this. You have 4 little wedges and 2 strips along the side. I would recommend starting with the wedges first, seeing as they are the easiest. I tend to go round, but what you want to do is make sure that the bottom is stuck first before smoothing out the top. The top doesn't always turn out smooth for me. It can have air bubbles, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine because this is the part of the book that no one will be seeing. So you just want to stick and fold these in. It's all folded. You can turn it over, and there is your book. Nice and covered. So that's just what it looks like on the inside. And we're going to place the label, but before we place the label, if your book has places to... Okay, so if your book has holes in the middle that are there for you to put a binder in, all you have to do is take some scissors or a pen and just pop those out. Now for the label, so you want to turn to the front, and I don't know if you can see this, but it is a bit see-through, so I can see where the name tag used to, like where the name tag was when it was just a book, but you want to put it in this upper corner here. So you want to see which colour you want. I'm going to have the yellow one. And you can just try, and I can never place labels straight, but you can just try and place your label straight. And it just looks like that. And now your book's all covered and all done. So I hope this helped you guys. This is a very, very good trick to master. It is a very useful trick and you can use it all the time for school, for your kids, for your grandkids, whatever. You can always use this skill. Bye guys.